Welcome back, survivors. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to the forest, where I'm going to keep the color gradient and everything back to the original forest for another week. It kind of feels like it's more fitting to have the darker colors and such for, like, nights in the caves. I do admit they don't make the most, we'll keep that open. It doesn't make it the easiest to see all that much, but I feel like taking it away for the other color grading makes it a little bit too visible, and I can see everything just fine, so the atmosphere's not quite as there. But I'll still listen for any feedback that comes in the comments about what I'll do in the approach for it and go from there. I'm just trying to see where we're at, because right now... Okay, I've got... Might as well have a bit of the dried meat there. We've got a few things from our trip that I think are still curing here. I better just double check that. Yeah, see, that still says it's raw, so I better just leave that to sit for a little longer. Let me check those. Are they... Okay, no, those... Everything's basically raw, so I have to give everything a little bit of time to cure and go through. We're back at base. We've got basically full armor. I've still got a few pieces here that are free up. I think really the only things I have left to do is... Oh, dang. I didn't realize I had that many bones still on me. You know what? Actually, I'm going to take all those and make a few more pieces of armor up if I can. And there's a cloth. Yeah, so now that gives us actually 4 pieces of extra armor there, so I'm pretty good there. So yeah, all we gotta do is figure out what caves we want to go down exploring and searching through, and hopefully come across some more equipment and items and stuff, because the overworld in the forest I don't think actually really offers all that much to get and gain. Everything is mostly down in caves and caverns. It's kind of... You can get your basic necessities and everything met all in the overworld, but the meat of the progression and, like, unlocks and stuff, you gotta go down into the dark depths for it. I don't know if we'll have any other locals come by or around, as I do admit it would be nice if I could get a little bit more armor before we might head down. And maybe Actually, I'm not even sure if I have anything to stock up, really. Like, we got all kinds of rocks. I think I've... Yeah, we're fully loaded on sticks, so I can't even fill those up. We've got a little bit of water left. I might as well have that as a drink here. We just gotta wait for the meat to cure, and then that'll be done and good. And yeah, we're really mostly well set up. I know I'm just playing on, like, I think it's medium or normal or whatever the default difficulty is. But I am kind of surprised we're already, like, this well off for, like, only being... I guess it is the 3rd week of videos, so we have had a little bit of time in there. Nope. Heard somebody. But not seeing anybody. Nope. Rabbit, but... I actually want Oh. There you are. Well, it looks like she's just running off. Maybe we're going to have a little bit more leeway given when it comes to the locals. Maybe they finally learn not to try coming after me first. And we still haven't even put these to use yet. In some regards, I'm hoping we don't have to, but on the other hand, I would still like to see them actually in action. But they are kind of weird in design when you look at them, too. It's basically... take a log, drill holes through it, and just put the sticks in. And everything's held up just as a general deadfall trap here. But with her running off like that, and no other signs of anybody else, it does make the night a little quiet to pass on by. I might actually... How am I doing for leaves? 214. Okay, so I'm really good on those. I was kind of thinking maybe I would go and see about trying to stockpile some more of those. Just so that way if I do make fires, I have fuel easily available for them. That already seems to be handled. So it's just a little bit of a waiting game for all our food to stockpile, and then we'll head out. Don't need no weird physics-breaking seagulls around here. Snag that. And truth be told, I wonder if I should... I mean, I know I'm pretty well off on arrows, but it might not hurt to see if I can make a few more. Because, yeah, I could do... you know what? Oh, no, I need 5 bones and a stick for the bone arrows. Right, that... Weirdly enough, I am surprised that is... No, actually, I also see... Might as well drop the spoiled meat there. It's kind of weird to say that that's the point of, like, I've stalled out, is I need to get more... Actually, I don't even know if I need rabbit skin. Not particularly, because, like, I do have the rabbit fur boots, so there is the warm suit, but I need 6 deer pelt, and I still gotta figure out what that one at the far left is for, like, the warm suit there. Let me take a quick check into the, notebook for that. No, it's not boar. I'm not even sure why we don't have boar, like, revealed on the map, since we have gotten one. Maybe it's... No, I think it could be a raccoon I might need. Well, I mean, I've seen the great white shark, so I don't know why I don't have those in the book, unless maybe that means there are actually great whites and they're somewhere swimming in the waters. They might be one of those, like, barrier stoppers, where if you go too far away from the island or the map, you can get attacked by them. But yeah, maybe a raccoon is the last bit of fur I need for the warm suit. I'll keep that in mind, since we at least know where to go to try to find more boars. And deer just are, like... Well, it's kind of weird for the deer, because they're all fawns. They all have the spotted pattern on them, which deer only have when they're in, like, their young stages. Or, like, really juveniles. They grow out of them as they get into adulthood, so... It's a little bit of an odd choice, but I guess it was just because of how visually striking that is. That's why I decided to use that. Yeah, I don't really need more rabbits. It seems like... I am just kind of killing time here, just because I want to make sure we have enough food to go down. Like, I do have 14 snacks. Actually, it might not be a bad idea to go down with what I've got. Yeah, everything's pretty set up here, so I think I will try going back down to one of the caves we've already seen a bit of. I think we'll head up here back to where that village is, just along the... Uh-oh. Well, day breaks, and it reveals a little bit of a gathering of them. Although it looks like they might be running off, so I might be free of them. I should try to get a better weapon than just the spear and the axe we've got, too. Like, the spear does seem fairly weak, in my opinion. And I thought I'd broken these down, unless maybe new ones have been placed up. I'm just going to... I wonder if maybe I can keep breaking these... I don't know if it'll provoke them, or it'll help, like, keep them away from... cause me issues. But that is one thing, is that I think... Oh, there's another grouping of them. Yeah, they have some... I don't know if they're just, like, asleep right now while they're hunched over like that, but... And I think as long as I don't get too close... They might just stay like that, because we've encountered quite a few of them that have that behavior. Oh, I will take the cloth, though. So I don't know if they are ramping up in activity because of what we've been doing, or just naturally they start appearing more and more out and about with every day. But I am going to keep breaking all of these that I find. Again, I don't know if it'll do anything or make things worse, but... Maybe I can kind of have it so that way it'll be a point they, like, keep a little more wary of areas that they don't have marked off with those. Because it's not so much that it's, like, surrounding our place, but it's almost more like a wall of, like, past this point is where we've encountered and taken down a few of them. So I don't know if it is... Oh! No, stay still, you little bugger. There we go, got him. Just because I can use the lizard skin for extra armor. I don't think it's very good quality armor, but it's at least still something more to help us out. Yeah, see, there are effigies left back here, too. I was going to say, could they actually be like a reference for, like, where you've killed their own? Almost like gravestones. But I don't think it's quite right, because there should be, I think, a few more here. But they do seem to pop up pretty close to where we encounter and do fight off the locals. So I don't know if it's maybe like a warning. A warning for themselves to say, like, danger here, or what their use is. Yeah, we'll go back to, I think it's... I don't know if it's the Waterfall Cave or what the name of it was, but we'll go back up over here and work our way all the way down again. I don't know if we'll have the enemies that were there respawned or not. But I feel a little bit more equipped, so I'll be staying down there quite a bit longer. I do really want to find some better means of lighting our way, but I don't know how easy it'll be to find or come across stuff like that. It's not like you have random generation for what items are in the caves. I think everything is kind of hard-coded to specific locations have specific items to it. We'll see if there's anything around the village this time. I don't know if it's a case of maybe like your early days, the activity on the island starts quiet and then it ramps up more and more, or what, but we'll see if there is anybody just around here. I wasn't expecting this kind of ambush, and these are a little different than what we have encountered before, I believe. I might as well make another little fire, though, just to get the bones from them while we can. Only took off one piece of armor, so that's not too bad for cost to deal with them. I wonder... like, the coloration of them, the gray and being more upright, I'm a bit surprised at. As it does seem like there are different tribes or groups of them all on the island. I'm not bloody, so that's good to know. Okay, I think you're the last of the group. I was wondering what you were doing having run off. I thought maybe we wouldn't have to worry about him, but I guess not. Yeah, let's just let them all go through there. There we go. And it looks like it's pretty quiet for now. And I also have to remember, too, if I want or need, I can always change out for something else. How many arrows do we got? We got the modern arrows. I think that's the strongest we've got. Just the stick and feather, flammable, and the bone. just wait on that one to break down, and then we'll go for the cave that's right over here. And leave the skulls, because, like, I don't really have a need for them. Oh, just a piece of luggage. Okay, there are the tents. No, another lizard, but we'll let it go. Here we go. This is what we're looking for. If I remember right, this is the one that's really, really way up there. Like, it takes a long time before we do get our way fully down. Oh. Or... oh, crap, crap, crap. Okay, gotta be careful of descending, because apparently... yeah, I can slide my way down, but I do have to mind when I'm going to land, because I almost backed off of the cliff there. Yeah, here I was, being an idiot. Inch, 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 inch. Ah, let's just slide on down. Yeah, so we're getting back down to where we originally got to. That went so much faster. Now I actually decided to try using, like, shift to get down here. We've got just this little tent area set up. It might not hurt to make a save here just because of what could be further in. That's in place. Oh, actually, we're trying to roast marshmallow. And these had flares. Okay, that's about it for here. And now this is where I think it was down this rope over here. I just want to take another look, because I don't think I went fully around this cave, or at least this section of it, last time I was here. I don't know if there will be anything to find or not. Oh, circuit board. And that looks to be about it. I don't see anything in the water worth it. So I think we're good to go deeper in. There we go. Oh, there's you hanging there. Didn't even realize you were there on our first descent. I guess I was too busy trying to listen out for anything around us. As this is where we encountered tons of fun last week. So I'm hoping with it not being too long ago, the cave will be quiet, and there won't be anything back down here. And looks like that's the case. I don't... okay, I don't think that can be blown open. I'll just stock us up on some more TNT because we can. And yeah, I think all we have to do is go deeper in this way. So, let's embark. Because there were, I think, a few different paths off of originally getting through this way. Squeeze through that little opening here. And yeah, it's so dark I can't see much of anything for, I think, the first while going through. Now we blasted this open. Okay, that there. And yeah, I think we went up from here, because I don't think there's any other way to go. That's one issue about trying to Yeah, no, that looks like dead end, so I think this is the only way to go. Yeah, there's a body of sorts there. It's one of those, like, mummified ones. But I am hearing laughter of, like... Where is the dynamite? Because I hear a lot of chuckling. Which made me think that these guys came back. And I think that was the case. Because, yeah, the wall broke, and there's a lot of little chunks left. Okay, I don't think I can reach that, but that's at least them taken care of, and I think they were the only ones I really ran into. This is probably going to be a bit loud. Right, we got back here. This, I think, was a couple of, like, plane seats or something. Yeah, right, there's a rope there. I can't remember if that took us out or not. Oh, snacks. Take as many as we can. Okay, but I think the way I didn't go... I don't know what's with the scales and the phone. But yeah, I don't think I went up this way further. I hear a lot of, like, little pitter-patters up ahead, so... see if we can get a little bit of light. Get a soda to have for a drink. Oh, crap. It's not that aggressive at us, but... oh, come on, how did I miss that? There we go. Okay. I think that was a pretty efficient means of dealing with this. We'll get the armor off of it. I don't like the armor off of it, but we'll get it anyway because it's a thing. Okay, brighten this up a little more. And if that was the biggest obstacle up here... oh. Oh, I think that killed him in one shot. Yeah, when you're trying to sneak and use the bow and arrow... oh, there's a light up there, too. Like, an actual electronic light. Okay, you're down. Ah, God, I'm going to put on the creepy armor just to keep ourselves prepared. And let's just see about trying to use that for a little bit of introduction. Oh, shoot. I don't know how many of them there might be, but they go down at least pretty quick with that. Heard something weird. Yeah, I definitely hear something going on. I almost feel like something's stuck in a wall. It's like I can hear something big trying to move around and that, but there's not really the space for it to be here. And we got you in a pool of water, but I don't know if I can actually... I might have to go for a swim. Okay, I'll take more arrows, because that's helpful. But I don't see anything else for, like... big draw here. Oh. Or maybe there is, given there's all these. Yeah, we came up this way. It looks like this is just a big empty room aside from, like, the encounter we had. Like, there's all this hanging around. But I don't see anything of, like, use or interaction here. I don't know if there's a light to follow? No, it doesn't look like there's anything else over here. The only thing I see is the pool of water, so... I don't know if I should... I guess we'll try going for... maybe I won't try going for a swim, because I can't really see much of anything. Yeah, I don't think I have the visibility to try braving that and being able to know where I'm going. It's like, if I do try... Oh, I have no idea if I'm going... Oh. I'm not where I was. Ooh. Ooh. It'd be nice if I could actually... Okay, that's at least you down. Ooh. Okay, I think that's all the tall ones taken care of. And that might be the last of the little ones. I think the one that flung itself our way actually destroyed the fire. Now let's make up a new fire, just get that in place. And maybe see about getting some more armor to restock us after our encounter. So somehow I managed to get to a new area of the cave. I don't know if I was supposed to or not, but... an arm there. Don't need that. Nothing really up here. So I guess the only way to go is further in. God, snacks don't last very long, do they? Okay, how many bones do I got? Yeah, we'll try making up another piece of armor. There we go, get a few more on us. And I'll take those, and then we'll proceed further. Oh. There's even a way this way, too. Oh. All kinds of coins and money, though. Take those. And yeah, since we've got enough... I want the bone. There we go. Okay, we'll go a little further, see if there's anything like another ending up ahead or that. And then try to pause this episode, or end this episode with that explored. But it looks like it may go for a while yet. Oh. Okay, bunch of empty box. Oh. Maybe not all of them are empty, but some empty boxes. More luggage containers. And a climbing rope. Sounds like 2 more enemies there. And maybe what we'll do is we'll head back down towards the fire and start checking the other way. As it's definitely turned into a maze down here. I just don't know what way is our better route to take. Okay. Okay, you're down. I think you were the only one for now. I guess we'll head up. God, there's a lot of, like, pools of water over here. Well, here's another one, but there is a rope over there, so... maybe we'll try for that one and see where that takes us. I do hear a few... Yeah, I think that took care of anybody who was... Stop dodge rolling, yep. Okay. I think there's one more still that didn't pop. Oh, did the dynamite even do anything I tossed here? Okay, they're down. Another rope. I was hoping to find something aside from, like, just enemies, but... doesn't seem like that's our luck so far, is it? And just another rope going up. Yeah, I'm just going to keep going up and see where they keep taking me. I'll probably come back down and actually backtrack to the other way next episode, but for now... it's just like one steady wave continually forward. Oh! Well, that actually works out really well. Okay, we've got ourselves a point I can save. And we'll continue on from next episode with Haven't Found This. So, thank you guys so much for joining me on this episode of The Forest. If you did like the video, be sure to give it a like. And if you have any comments, tips, tricks, or feedback on if you think the videos are a little too dark on YouTube for you guys to watch, be sure to let me know in the comments down below. I'm going to, again, try this week with the kind of, like, darkness level what it is, or the color grading what it is, just to see how that plays out, but if it is a bit too dark to actually, like, make out any of the video, I will just brighten it up with something else, but we'll see what comments come in, if any. For now, though, thank you guys for joining me, and until I catch you all next to your episode of Survivors, please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.